Hello everyone, this is your girl SolieSims, and we're doing yet another episode of the Stranded in Sulani Rags to Riches. And in this episode, as you can see, Jesse's hair has grown out a bit more, his beard is a little bit fuller. I did change up the style a little bit. I don't think that I'm going to go longer than this for him. I think in terms of the length of his hair, it's probably going to just have different styles, which is what I did for the different. I just gave him a little touch up and adjusted the hairstyles accordingly for hot days, for formal, etc., and everything. But as you can see, guys, I did over the lot a bit. They actually have a house now from some of the money that Lani came in with. I didn't choose all. Initially, we had about, I can't remember, like 1,000 some odd simoleons, and she came in with 20,000, so we were at 21 some odd, and I only used about 16 or so $1,000. So I wiped off the other bit that we had, and I just sold a little bit of what he had in his pocket, so we back up to $200, and that's pretty much it, really. We don't have much of anything, but I just did a very simple layout for them. It is basically just a square box with just separated into rooms, and I did move the bathroom away from where it was, and I brought it a little bit closer to the house itself. I did add a little bit of outdoor stuff in terms of work stuff, etc. As you can see, I left the there's just this little one nursery type area, bedroom, and then the living dining room area. I kept it, like I said, kind of pretty much bare bones. I didn't bring in too much of anything, and I just upgraded a little bit of things for I forget the dog's name. Ooh, that's bad. Chubbs. Oh my gosh, how I could have forgotten Chubbs. Anyway, yes, so I just did a little bit of updating on that. So basically, that's the house. We have gotten rid of the the mounted fish. We got rid of that, and actually, guys, most of the things that I actually had, I thought I was putting into my inventory from the little hut that we had before. I realized after that I was actually deleting them and not actually saving them. I was really disappointed in myself because I wanted some of these things to carry over, but it's neither here nor there. We do have this stuff. I kind of kept it pretty much bare bones, so that is it. Everything is accessible. It's pretty open flow in the house, which is perfect. Now, guys, I do have to admit this something to you. Whilst I was doing the recording, I did the voiceover for it whilst I was doing the recording, but for some reason I just wasn't happy with the way I did it, and I think it had a lot to do with my emotions at the time. I was feeling really down. I was hoping that playing the game would have lifted my spirits up a bit, but I realized afterwards that my emotions were coming through in my voice, and it was really sad, it was really down, it sounded a little bit draggy, and I was like, I can't put this out the way it was. So during editing, which is what I'm doing right now, I I created another voiceover. I needed to make myself sound as excited as I was when I was building the house whilst I was filling it. Now, guys, you may have noticed that the colors that I use outside, I actually use it inside as well, but that is because in most Caribbean homes and in the poorer regions especially, you would find that the houses are normally painted in one color inside and out. It's not because maybe we don't have the idea to paint different rooms different colors. It just could be a case where we probably got a deal on that color paint, so we took all of it. Or it could be a case where it's simply maybe if, for example, if it's a dark wood that you go with, if it's a stain, for example, a stained wood, it would be stained back and forth. There is no one outside one color, the inside another color. It just doesn't compute to me to have to have it inside, like, you know, inside one color, outside one color, and it's wooden. It's normally the same color inside and out. So that's what I did. Most times, if it's a wall house, you would get like the different rooms or the different areas. Outside would be a different color from inside. Like, for example, the house I'm even living in now, I know I'm going to completely off. I have yellows, I have reds, I have blues, I have whites, I have pinks in the house. So each room kind of has its own little color scheme thing going on. Anyway, so yeah, so that's what I decided to do. I kept the nursery a little bit small, because I initially intended it to be the bathroom. And I'm like, girl, what you doing? We already have a bathroom, basically. So that's it. Now, guys, I was asking, my game is sticking a little bit, and I sorted it out. After that, it was a case where, like I said, at the time of recording this, I hadn't freed up some stuff that I needed to get off my laptop as yet, and my laptop has been running super slow. It's not the very best of laptops, quite honestly, guys, because I can only run the Sims at the minimum settings right now. But yeah, it's in there. So yes, it's just sticking a little bit. But what I was asking, guys, what do you think should be a career for Lani right now? I mean, she has a secret, and Jessie has a secret. They have not shared the secret of both of them being a mermaid to each other. And I didn't even know Lani was a mermaid until I saw her when she moved in with him, and I realized that she needed to be hydrated as well. So it could be a shock for both of them, and I think eventually they're going to have to reveal that to each other. And I find that it's just so interesting, you know, that they both are mermaids, and that explains, of course, as well, why she was so opposed to him mounting fish in the house. So another thing that we're going to have to revise is his fishing. I mean, at the time she gave him the advice of doing this, doing that, getting himself registered or whatever, but she was just playing a part, same as he was playing a part. But now that she's expressed, she hasn't, like I said that she's a mermaid as yet, but she has expressed her dislike of seeing the mounted fish in the house, and she's asking him basically to if it's possible to change the profession that he has. Let's just say that she's saying that, you know, the smell of the fish like, you know, the fishiness that he comes home with after catching fish all day, like it's turning her stomach or something. We don't know. Something like that. That would be a nice addition, I think, to the story. So we have to come up now with another type of job for him, another career for him. I have no idea what that's going to be, so I would love to hear what you guys think about it. Same for her. She could be probably a stay-at-home mom for now, and then work their way around it. Now, funnily enough, guys, I was watching Technobabbles, Rags to Riches as well. He is doing it in Sulani, and he is now seeing someone. They've gotten together. They've moved in together, and they too have a cabana, and it is gorgeous. Let me tell you. I'm looking at it and I'm thinking. I looked at his and I was saying, my little hut is nothing compared to his. But then, of course, his style of gameplay is completely different, which is pretty cool. And guys, you should totally check it out. The last season of Nathaniel's Stay on the Island premiered recently, and he's branching off onto another venture in his life. But guys, it's still the Rags to Riches. I still think that you should check it out, so I will be linking it, of course, in the description box below. Be sure to go over and check him out, and see what you think about the video. It's pretty cool. So yes, guys, back to my game. So I'm not sure what exactly Jesse is doing. I think he is, you know what, let me just open this out a bit, because I didn't, I'm editing, guys, but I'm editing in like I'm editing in a small windowed mode. Anyway, so it's full screen now, and he's teaching Chubb some kind of skill, one of the skills, and I'm not sure which one it is, honestly, but he's teaching him whatever. Nalani looks so beautiful in her little tummy, or rather with her little tummy. I'm just really excited. I'm glad to see that she can eat anything. Because that was a concern of mine, that she wouldn't be able to eat anything, and I'm just noticing now that I forgot to pave the way the stones are as well. I'm also hoping that they can get up there to the washing space. We'll see. Anyway, guys, I did the laundry area like this because it kind of reminds me of down in the countryside where my grandmother used to live. My mom is from a small fishing village in the south of the island, and there was this laundry area where we have to walk past the laundry area to get into the village itself. And when I say village, I mean it's like a really tiny village. And there was this laundry area, and it's like I said, because it's a fishing village, there are times where the fishermen or even the other persons in the neighborhood, in the village, they would gather around these stone basins for them to do their washing outside, and it was just so nice. It was a nice experience to go there and see the big concrete tubs and the women washing and everything. So I wanted to kind of translate that into this as well. I wanted to know too if Nalani could tan herself and that's one of the things that she wanted to do, because I did change her aspirations to, I think, was it location? I think it's location, and I chose the island one. I can't remember, but I wanted this, and one of the things that she was asking to do is to tan, so I wanted to get that done as well. I don't know what I'm doing with Chubbs. I think I'm not training him up well enough, because he keeps peeing everywhere in the house. So there's that. I want to try and curb that as well, but I'm wondering if it's too late, because I think he's already an elder, or close to being an elder. But anyway, we're going to just keep on working on that. I had to take off the bread. I did get some stuff from Debug to put into the house, and I just realized afterwards that there was a reason why they couldn't continue anything on the counter, is because the counter was blocked off. So I'm hoping that she can do a bit of tanning, but I don't think that she really can, but we will see how it goes. No, yeah, it didn't. I can't remember what it was. Did I have to widen? I think I may have to widen it eventually, but we will see. I'm quite happy with the little hut, guys. I'm really happy with the little hut. And as you can see, guys, you see when he changes his clothes, his hair is now up in a low man bun. I really like to see the buns in men's hair. Nalani is having a birthday pretty soon on Wednesday. Actually, it's going to be her birthday. She's going to be an adult, and I think their lives are just progressing so quickly. So what do you say, like how much do you guys think would be a good enough amount for them to say, like, well, we're not millionaires or thousandaires, but we have a good start on everything. I also want it to be a case where, if possible, and Chubbs is sick again. Chubbs is an elder and he's sick, but we're not going to do the vet. I'm also kind of hoping to have them have like a set type of lifestyle with each other, in terms of how they manage their times and how much time they spend together. What I've noticed in the past with myself is that whenever I'm playing games, and it has multiple persons, I just have each person doing their own thing. They don't actually interact with each other than having maybe moved in and have a child together, and that's pretty much it. I want to try and change that as much as I possibly can. So yes, that's, like I said, that's pretty much it. Anyway, guys, I'm going to cut off right here, and see what happens in the next episode. I'm not quite sure. This one is mostly just me talking and giving you an idea of what the house looked like, as well as telling you what I think that I want to happen in the game, and everything. But I would just love to hear from you guys, and just tell me what you think. Let me know what you think about the house. Let me know what career paths that you think Lani should take. Jesse should now change his career. What do you think that should be? And what is a good enough amount of money? Because they're going to be elders soon. I want to know, like, what should their goal amount be by the time they reach, elders? What should their goal amount be? And let's just see for that. Also, because Lani is pregnant, I would love to get some names, baby names from you guys, for both boys and girls, and then we can spin and see who gets what name comes up. I'm just really, really, really excited about this, guys, and I hope that you are too. Remember, guys, to check the description box below to the link to Technobabbles channel and his video, and check it out. Don't forget to like, don't forget to comment, and don't just forget to subscribe if you have not as yet. I will see you guys again in my next video. Goodbye.